I grew up in the Himalayas. Mountains have always been a part of my life. They have been outside my window, beside the roadside travel, and woven into the rhythm of everyday life. And yet, no matter how many years I have spent among them, they never became ordinary. Perhaps that is the strange thing about nature. The closer we live to it, the easier it is to forget how extraordinary it really is. This journey to Adi Kailash happened unexpectedly. A few cousins made a plan almost at the last moment, and before we knew it, we were on our way. What surprised me most was seeing people who had traveled from distant parts of the country just to be here. Some had spent days on the road, some had dreamed of this journey for years. Meanwhile, I had lived in the same district all of my life and had never visited. As the road climbed higher, the landscape began to change. The valleys stretched endlessly below us. River carved their way through ancient rocks, clouds different between peaks that seemed to touch the sky. Even though we are mountain people ourselves, every turn of the road filled us with excitement. Every mountain looked different, every valley had its own character, every glimpse outside the window felt like seeing something for the very first time. After a certain point, the connection disappeared. No messages, no calls, no notifications, no endless scrolling. Just mountains, winding roads, and the journey ahead. For 3 days, I felt disconnected from the digital world. But strangely, I felt more connected to life itself. The mountains have a way of slowing everything down. They remind us that not everything needs to happen immediately. Not every silence needs to be filled. Not every moment needs to be shared. Some moment simply needs to be lived. As we moved deeper into the valleys, I found myself looking around and wondering how such beauty can exist so effortlessly. The river flowed without asking for attention. The mountain stood without trying to impress anyone. The forest grew without seeking recognition. Nature does not perform, it simply exists, right? And perhaps that is why being here feels so peaceful. In a world where everything is constantly demanding our attention, the mountains ask for nothing. They simply invite us to be present. And then we finally arrived. No matter how many photographs or videos you have seen, Standing before these mountains feels completely different. There is a presence that cannot be captured by a camera. There is a silence that cannot be recorded. Not because there are no people, there were conversations, laughter, footsteps, and movement all around us. Yet, beneath all of it, it was a deeper stillness. A stillness that seemed older than words. A stillness that made every thought slow down. People come here from different reasons. Some come with faith, some come with curiosity, some come for adventure. But I think everyone leaves carrying something they did not arrive with. Maybe it is gratitude, maybe it is peace, maybe it is simply the reminder that there is something much larger than ourselves. As long as this journey was, It also left me thinking about our responsibility as visitors. Places like these remind us that we are guests. The mountains do not belong to us. They are not attractions created for our entertainment. They are living landscapes. They are home to rivers, forests, wildlife, traditions, stories, and communities that have existed here for generations. Near Gaurikon, I noticed objects that people had left behind, and it made me wonder why we often feel the need to leave our mark on places that are already complete. Because mountains teach a different lesson. Not everything meaningful needs to leave a mark. Sometimes the deepest connection comes from leaving nothing behind except respect. The greatest gift we can offer nature is not our presence, it is our care. To walk gently, to take only memories, to leave only footprints, to allow future generations to experience the same beauty that we were fortunate enough to witness. This region is also a sensitive border area close to Nepal and China. The rules that exist here deserve our respect, whether it is the use of cameras, drones, or simply understanding local guidelines. Being mindful is part of being a responsible traveler. As our journey came to an end, I realized that the most valuable thing I brought back was not a photograph or video, it was a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for these mountains, for these rivers, for the silence, and for the roads that carried us here, for the people who shared this journey with me, and for the reminder that even in a world moving faster every day, there are still places where time feels slower, where the air feels lighter, and where life feels beautifully simple. The mountains do not need us, but perhaps we need them to remind us how small we are, how connected we are, and how beautiful this world can be when we learn not just to look at the nature but to truly respect it. And maybe that is the real journey, not the distance we travel through the mountains, but the distance we travel within ourselves.
क्या कर पांगले में बनवाए यार इंदो क्या नाम है क्या नाम है लक्ष्मी नाम है ना मैंने लक्ष्मी लिखा
अच्छा लगा दलिया इसको डाल
क्या है
कहाँ जाऊँ तो